Dude, I don't got time to ask people stupid questions. Hey, Lord Zero, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. Hey, Astro Turret. Alrighty, yeah, let's talk about it, man. What's about what recently happened with XR? Um, so the liquidity has to get flowed back into it. A lot of people is already getting shaken out. I'm not getting shaken out. I'm still holding my 400 and. But I'm just holding it in my wallet. Like I said, I'm holding about 400. Hold on just a second. Yeah, I'm still holding my 400 and like 73 quadrillion. My coins ain't going nowhere. I'm still holding. So let me see. We just gotta. Yeah, this whole repackaging thing does seem kind of weird. It does seem kind of weird, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. I woke up early this morning. I'm like, what the heck? I saw like 160 something thousand. I'm like, okay. I see when I already knew what it was when I saw it. It was the repackaging. Yeah. Hey, Erica, what's going on? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for coming in. Oh, you joined the Patreon. Oh, hey, welcome to the Patreon, Sean. Welcome to the Patreon. Yeah, I got more content and everything coming over there. As a matter of fact, I got a new gym I'm about to post over there. Either later today or later on tonight. I got a new gym I'm going to be posting at Patreon today. I've been watching this coin very closely. I think it's already listed on Coinbase. I think it's gonna do good. It looks pretty good. Oh yeah, I saw that, man. Yeah, Xbcn exploded. Yeah. You know what? Just like I said in my previous videos, the next major pump for Xbcn is going to be between like 25 to 30. Just like I thought. It's following Bitcoin to the T. If you look at Xbcn, it's really following Bitcoin and Solana. Yeah, it's definitely following Bitcoin and Solana. Because obviously it's on Solana, right? So yeah. Man, Bitcoin is Bitcoin, it looked like Bitcoin is going to hit 112K. It looked like. Let me see here. Right now, Bitcoin is at 11,896. It looked like it's going to hit 112K. I think what's going on with Bitcoin, guys, is getting ready to have a supply shock. The supply shock is coming in because all the institutions, countries, they've been loading up on Bitcoin. You know, there's supposed to be a supply shock. And that's going to bring the price. That's going to have the prices go parabolic. Bitcoin is up like what 8.5%. Even Ethereum is going up also. Ethereum is at 2,663. Let me see here. Okay, XR is back in the 30s, but yeah, this whole repackaging thing, it looked like it didn't go too well. Yeah, I'm hoping I get that worked out. The liquidity, we just gotta wait for the liquidity to go back up for XOR. We definitely just gotta wait for that liquidity to come back. Yeah, I'm when it comes to XOR, not financial advice, I'm not selling the damn thing. You know, they can't take my tokens away. I know that much. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Tropic House? What's going on? Which one I think would do better, XOR or Xbcn? I think XOR has a lot more room to grow. The market cap is super low. See, right now we're at the stage we're just having liquidity problems right now with XOR. So, but if you're still holding XOR, it's definitely a long-term hold. Definitely going to be holding this for the next, like, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months. We just got to wait for the liquidity to come back, which is, I think it will. Yeah, thanks, Tropic House. Yeah, we're gonna get the trolls out of here. Definitely gonna get them out of here. Yeah, it was repackaged at 12 zeros. Yeah, but they can't take our tokens away. So, like, Coinbase Wallet, it's not really reflecting the repackaging. So, they just got to fix that on Coinbase Wallet's part. That's just something, that's something they got to fix, definitely. Exactly. Don't try to sell your Sora, bro. If you try to sell now, you're going to get screwed. You're literally losing all your money. Yeah, because of the price impact. What I found is that the liquidity right now on Dex Tools is showing 11K liquidity. So you do the math on that. I think we're at around 22,000. Let me see how many holders. We're at about, Dex Tools is showing, let me see here. Yeah, we're at 22K, 19 holders. Yeah. Yeah, we're at 22.19K holders. So, with over 22,000 holders, right? This is basic math, guys. 22,000 holders with only about 11K liquidity. You got to do the math. You can't sell. There's no money to cash out. So you got to wait. Literally, we're going to have to wait for the liquidity to at least get up to, like, at least about 200,000, Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Uh, Let me see here. I noticed that a lot of alts are not. Okay, bad AI is up just a little bit. Looking at bad AI. Yeah, so basically that's what's going on with the liquidity. Yeah, so that's why I'm not trying to sell anything. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, son? Hot Rod? What is going on? Oh yeah, bad AI. Bad AI is still super cheap to get into bad AI. Matter of fact, I'm going to be picking up some more bad AI. I'm already holding like 50 million 50 billion myself. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up another like 10 billion tonight of bad AI because we haven't had a major pump in a good while. It's still super cheap. Exactly. Yeah, you're exactly right, Lord Zero. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We all knew the risk with XR. We all knew the risk. We all knew the risk. I had a feeling the repackaging was going to probably do something like this. You know, um, but I didn't know that. Let me see here. I didn't know that Coinbase Wallet wasn't going to update it. So yeah, we just gotta sit back and wait. I'm looking on Dex Tools right now. People are definitely still buying. Yeah, we just gotta. Yeah, that's what it is, man. Um, It's like we got way more holders than what the liquidity can handle right now. That's what it is right now. Yep. Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, definitely get those likes up, man. We got 39 people in here. Just 12 likes. Definitely. If you're not a troll, get the likes up. See here. But yeah, Xbcn is on a run, man. Look like Xbcn is about to hit 30. It's about to hit 2 zeros 30, it look like. Oh, it is. It's at 2 zeros 30. There we go, man. Xbcn, man. Xbcn is up 2.5x. It's officially up 2.5x since a month. 252%. That's 2.5x. So whoever got in Xbcn a month ago, back when it was at 307, you've already like 2x, 2.5 extra money, whatever you would have put in there. Yeah, Xbcn is it just has the momentum in there. Then I heard about the rumor with Ripple. I heard about the Ripple rumor of them buying Xbcn. That's going to be huge. And then Ripple's probably going to end up buying Circle. You see here. Oh, check something right quick. Somebody sent me a message. Hold on. All right, guys. Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah. So that's what's going on with that. Trying to check it out. Let me see here. Like I said, guys, I got a new gym. I'm getting ready to post it to Patreon later today. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to post it in the Patreon right after this. I end the live stream. Yeah, so when I end the live stream, I got a new one, a video I'm going to be dropping on Patreon. So definitely get over to the Patreon and sign up if you haven't yet. Nobody's talking about this coin. I haven't seen no other crypto YouTuber talk about this coin. Good tokenomics. It's a layer 1, and it's already on Coinbase. I'll say over the last 3 to 4 years, man, every play I've called done at least like a 50x, at least. Every coin that I've called over the last like few years. So, you know, my track record is there. No, you can't, Tooth Moon, you can't sell it right now. There's no liquidity. There's no liquidity to sell. You got to wait for the liquidity to go up. Can you get XOR on MetaMask? I'm not sure. Have you tried to get it on MetaMask? I'm thinking you should be able to. Yeah, we can't swap right now. Yeah, this whole repackaging thing they did. Yeah. So what I'm doing, I'm just holding, man. I'm just holding my coins in my wallet. You know, I'm looking at it as a long-term hold now. Really a long-term hold. Yeah. You can still buy XOR. You can still buy it. I'm looking on excuse me, Dex Tools. Dex tools show everything on live. People are still buying it. I'm looking at Dex tools right now, dude. People are still buying it. I'm saying back-to-back buys. They're not buying big amounts, but people are buying. And I'm looking at the last 7 days now. It look like 140,000 in buys versus 132,000 in sales. Look at the last 24 hours. Now it's almost even. It's 43,000 in buys and 42,000 in sales. The last 6 hours, it's still $30,000 in buys and 28,000 in sales. Looking at the last hour, $3,000 in buys, 2,000 in sales. So yeah, people are definitely still buying it. Just gotta wait for the look. Basically, we're gonna need a whale to get in. We're gonna need a whale to come in and buy. That's what it is right now. We're gonna need at least about 1 or 2 whales to come in and scoop them up. That's where we're at right now with XR. That's where we're at right now. Yeah, we're gonna need at least 1 or 2 whales to come drive the liquidity back up. At least to about 100,000. If we can get the liquidity up to like 100,000 at least, then things will be looking a little bit better. But at the end of the day, we need the market cap to go up, right? As the price goes up, the market cap goes up. We need the market cap to go up. So you need major listings for liquidity to get volume. Yeah, it depends. Look at Xbcn. Xbcn is not listed on Coinbase or Binance, and look what it's doing. And I've seen coins that's listed on Binance and Coinbase, and they don't do anything. So it really depends. It all depends. Like I said, I've seen coins listed on both Binance and Coinbase with no volume, don't do anything. So it's all about the community, really. Yeah, so that whole thing with a major listing really don't mean much. Maybe sometimes, but not all the time. Yeah. Yeah, and it also depends on the use case. Yeah, that's true as well. But XOR definitely does have use case. They definitely have the use case. Let me see here. Yeah, I got mine on Ethereum. Yeah, I got my XRs on Ethereum on my Coinbase wallet. So I wish, so Coinbase wallet, I think eventually they'll probably fix the bug they got going on. But at the end of the day, we do gotta wait for that liquidity to get pumped back in. When you got a bunch of people who's trying to sell at once to take their profits with minimal liquidity, of course that's gonna happen. Like me personally, I'm not worried. I'm not really worried because I know I'm holding long term. I'm holding for the long haul. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, solving real world problems. Oh yeah. Xbcn, yeah, they partner with Uphold. Yeah. No, we're not Tooth Moon, we're not rug pulled. If we were rug pulled, you wouldn't be able to buy or sell it. You wouldn't be able to buy it either if we were rug pulled. I'm not sure if you ever seen what a rug pull is. If it was a rug pull, you wouldn't be able to buy it. People are still buying it here. Pull up Dex tools. You can see it. People are clearly buying. Let me see here. Alrighty. Okay. All right, let's see where Bitcoin is. Let's see if Bitcoin hit that 112 yet. Okay, it retraced a little bit. It's still at 111,583. Okay. Let me see something right quick. Somebody joined. Send him a message right quick. Oh, lifetime. Hold on, 44 per year. Welcome to the you see here. Okay, so it looked like the team, somebody posted, okay, on Patreon, they showed that the team probably sold before the repackaging. It didn't bought back in or something. But if you're still holding, if you wasn't trying to sell and still holding, I wouldn't worry about too much. Because the price, I believe the price is going to go back up. The price is definitely going to go back up. Okay, you showing 615K in your account right now? Can't get it. Yeah. Hey, Jumpman, what's going on? There's only 11K in liquidity. We just got to hold, man. Yeah, we got to hold. It looks like what happened was right before the repackaging, it looked like the team sold. They sold their positions before the repackaging, and then slowly buy back in. I think that's what happened. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Yeah, so Jumpman, we just gotta hold. Don't try to swap or sell. That's how you'll lose. We just gotta hold it in our wallets and wait for the liquidity to get back in. But I'll say that that's probably a little shady what they did. If they did do that, if they did, all the top holders sold right before the repackaging happened, and then bought back in on pennies on a dollar, pretty much. It sounds like that's possibly what could have happened, but it's kind of out of my pay grade. It's just one of those things in crypto that we got to worry about sometimes. Had I known that this was going to happen, I would have just told the whole community, hey, man, it'll be a good idea to sell right before the repackaging and then buy back in. Had I known, but I didn't know, man. I didn't know it was going to do this. But at the end of the day, we still got our tokens. All of our tokens that we bought at 15 zeros, 14 zeros, they're still there. But the price impact is crazy to the point. Yeah, we just got to hold. Definitely got to look at this as a long-term hold now. Okay, you said you tried to sell 45K to only get, yeah, because of the jump, man, because of the liquidity. Yeah, there's only right now we're sitting at 11K liquidity, 11K. Yeah, I think it would have been a good idea if you would have just kept it there, just kept it in your wallet. That most likely that would have been a better bet. Okay, you said it was only, yeah, people who was trying to cash out, that probably wasn't a good idea because the liquidity was gone. So it looked like what happened was the team. Hey, I'm trying to be transparent as possible as a, as a crypto content creator. I'm trying to be transparent as possible, but safe to say, it looked like the team dumped on us. Hey, we're all affected by this. I'm affected. How do you think I feel? And I've been talking about this coin for what, 5 months. We're all affected, but but like I said, our tokens is still in the wallet. We just gotta hold it. Okay, let's see here. Where's the mods? Alrighty. Yeah, I'm looking on Dex tools right now. We're at 30. It's still showing 14 zeros, but yeah, like I said, coin market cap is showing 12 zeros on coin market cap. So it looked like coin market cap they got the updated information, but CoinGecko is still showing 14 zeros. Yeah, yeah, but at the end of the day, we just gotta wait for liquidity to come back in. You know, because the way this works, as the price goes back up over time, as the price goes up, more liquidity is going to be coming back in. That's just what it is. You know, like you said, if you probably had $1 million worth, or whatever, because that was from the repackaging, but you only can cash out maybe 1,000 or whatever. That's what it is. Let's say you're at you were doing some type of like underground gambling, right? And like, let's say 10 people won like $5,000, but in the safe where they go pay people, they only got maybe out of the 10 people that got 5,000, they only had like maybe there was only $2,000 in the safe. So obviously, the everybody's not going to be able to get paid the 5,000, right? That's just basic math. That's really elementary math right there. That's what's going on here. Just basic elementary school math. But so we just got to hold and wait for the liquidity to come back. That's pretty much what it is. Yeah, my wallet shows 100 and I think my wallet showed like 100 and like 40 to 50 something thousand, but I know that's not really the case because of the repackaging. Somebody mentioned Shiba Doge. Yeah, let me see here. Uh, yeah, we was looking at that yesterday. Um, Let me see here. It's not doing too much right now. It's up. Yeah, they're up 42% for the 1 month. 16 zeros. Yeah. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, they're up. Yeah, Shiba Doge is up about 2% for the day. Okay, let's see here. Go back to bad AI. Let's see. Man, I think it's about time for bad AI to pump again. Why can't I pull it up here? Okay, let's see here. Yeah, man, Zbeck Network did its thing, man. Yes, back. Okay, slightly pulled back in the 1 hours at 2029 right now for Zbeck. Okay. You said decent wallet is all good. Okay, okay. You said the decent wallet is all good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not worried about it, man. I'm not worried about it. Yeah. Oh, astrology Terry, you're asking about BSL. I think it's on Coinbase Wallet. I'm not. Let me check here. BSL Bank Social. I believe. Let me see here. Yeah, Coinbase Wallet. Yeah, Astrology Turret. You can get. It's on Coinbase Wallet. Okay, you say you use Tangent. Yeah, it's on Ethereum. It's on Ethereum and BNB Smart Chain. Yeah, it's definitely on Coinbase Wallet. The that Bank Social. Yeah, the BSL. Oh wow, they're up 50. They're up 50%. Look like. Let me check something right quick. Uh, BSL. Oh wow, yeah, they're up about 50% today. Looking good. They're up 263% for the 7 day, 374 for the month. Oh yeah, BSL is looking good, man. And it's at 30, they're at 306. Honestly, man, I'm looking at BSL, man. I think it's gonna pump just like ZBEC did. Yeah, definitely. I think it's gonna pump just like ZBEC. I've been watching BSL, man. It's looking juicy, man. I'm looking at the chart. Currently the market cap is at it's only got a 9 million market cap. 9 million market cap, 20 billion coins. Oh yeah, they're looking good, man. They're definitely looking good. Matter of fact, I'm looking at it on Dex screen. I got it on my Dex tools as well. Let me see here. BSL liquidity. They're at 1.4 million liquidity. So we don't have to worry about what happened with XR at least, right? But yeah, they're looking good. Let me see how many holders. Oh, it doesn't show the holders on here. I have to probably go to Etherscan. Yeah, but Bank Social is looking pretty good. Nothing but buys. A lot of people is buying in. I'm looking at the 6 hour, 57,000 in buys versus 14,000 in sales. Oh yeah, this is about to go parabolic, guys. Yeah, this is. Hey, if you missed out on ZBank, bro, hey, Bank Social, this is another one. Definitely. Now that everybody know about it, watch other crypto country. They're definitely going to start covering Bank Social. Yeah, was definitely on my radar. It's only at a market cap is very low. They're at 306. Yeah, I'm looking at deck screener. Man, this thing is looking juicy, dude. Back to back. People are loading up on Big Social. It's about to print on deck screener. I want to show you guys something here. Okay, hold on. These are all these are all the buys in real time. Look at that. These are all the buys in real time for Bank Social. Yeah, this coin is about to explode. Better get in while it's hot. This is about to do another another Xbcn, Swift, and Xbcn. Definitely. Yeah, Bank Social. Yeah, bro. I'm about to see here. Oh yeah, I totally get what you're saying. Never buy into a pump. Yeah, but the thing about Bank Social is that I think this is his coin's first major run, and the market cap is still like super low. The coin came out back in 20. Let me see here. Okay, it came out back in 2022 is when it came out. It's still down 66% for the for the all-time chart. Yeah, it's still down 66% for the all-time chart. The 1 year chart down 63. Yeah. We'll see if it pulls back. We'll see if it pulls back, but it doesn't look like this thing is going to really pull back that much. Even it actually has better tokenomics than like Xbcn did. Better lower market cap. But yeah, 9 million market cap. It's only 20 billion coins in a max supply. Hey, Xbcn had 100 billion in their max supply. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to pick up some BSL. Let me see here. Yeah. BSL's looking pretty tough, man. It's definitely looking pretty tough. Well, BSL, if it cools down, we'll see if it cools down. But it looked like it's following Bitcoin. It looked like it's following Bitcoin. And ETH. We'll see. We'll see if it pulls back. But right now you can get let me see, 1 million coins for like about just over $700 to get you 1 million coins for BSL. Yeah, tokenomics look good, bro. I like the tokenomics. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just pick up my first 200K coins maybe later today. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up about 200K coins. See what happens. But like I said, if it does pull back, that'll be nice, right? If it does a pullback. But the way it's looking, it's not really pulling back much. So I guess it's, best to bet, just get, buy a little bit at a time, 100K here, 100,000 tokens here, 100,000 tokens there to start it off, just in case if it doesn't pull back. That's a good way to play it. Let me see here. At 306. Oh no, excuse me. A little bit over $600 right now. I'll get you a million coins of BSL. Yeah, just over $600. I'll get you over 6 million. Excuse me, 1 million. My mistake. I said 700. My mistake. Wait, you said if it's pumping this hard, wait for major listings. No, the key to get is to get it before it gets the major listings. By the time it gets a major listing, it'll probably already done like a 50x probably. Yeah, the key to get is to get in early before major listing, like just like Xbcn. Yeah, you can't really swap XOR right now for anything. There's no liquidity. Oh, it's a DeFi. BSL is a DeFi project. Yeah, global financial economics through decentralized finance. Um, they're also doing a BSL DIO, enabling them to shape important decisions that shape the future of our community. Bank Social's native token BSL currently traders ERC20, and it's compatible with the ERC20 and the BP20 networks. Yeah, like I said, I like the tokenomics too. It has good tokenomics. But yeah, man. Okay, Bosnian. You said it's Fed now certified. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think the other day you mentioned that. Hey, Mustard Seed, what's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a while. What's going on, Mustard Seed? Thanks for coming in. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up again, Bosnian. Yeah, it's the Fed now certified. That's pretty cool, man. I believe this could definitely hit like one between like 1 to 5 cents. I believe it can go higher. Looking at that low market cap in tokenomics. Oh yeah, I hear what you're saying. You said I was supposed to be a retired crypto millionaire by now. Yeah. Uh, Yeah, it's always the same people on core market cap that keep flooding us. It says the big social app don't work. Yeah, yeah, I thought the same thing, Rashad. Honestly, I think this repackaging thing was low key a shakeout. I think it was also low key what probably one of their last shakeouts to get scary money out. That's what I think also. Because if you go to their website, you can see that they have a long term plan. They have a long term plan what they're doing. I think this was low key a shakeout also. Hey, what's going on, Billy? Yeah, man. Yeah, bad AI is gonna eventually pump. Yeah, it's still an accumulation. Yeah. XPR network. Yeah, the price hasn't been pumping really. It looked like ZBEC is about to catch up to XPR network in price, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I think they're keeping it down on purpose because they really don't want the word to get out yet what they're doing. Yeah, I think XPR is probably going to pump later this year. That's just what I'm thinking. They could pump later this year for XPR network. Okay, 47 minutes on live. Um, okay, looking at see what's going on with XR right now. Why is this? Okay, we're at 1433. Let me see here. Oh, you said you sold Z-Bag before it pumped? Oh, wow. Yeah, Boston. It happens like that sometimes. Yeah, that's crypto for you, man. It happens. Sometimes we get impatient. We'll sell something, and then next you know it pumps. It's happened to me before. Is XR doxed? Yeah, I believe they are. I think Makoto's his name. He's like the I think he's the founder of the Makoto. He's the founder of the project. Oh, John, man, what I meant, they just, I think they're really trying to scare people, No, I think what I meant, they want people to give up on a project. They want to write it off. Yeah, they probably did. Like I said, I'm just gonna ride it out. Whatever happens, happens with XR. Yeah, Jump man, I'm just gonna ride it out for the next like few months. Like I said, I'm just looking at it as a long term hold now. You know. Yeah. Yeah, it looked like the devs. It looked like they did dump on us right before the repackaging. Yeah, it looked like they sucked the liquidity out right before it happened. Which is technically, that's some shady business. What they did. That's definitely shady. Oh, they said Sui got hacked. I heard about that. I don't know too much about Sui, but let me check something right quick. Right now, Sui is at $3.87. Oh, so they got hacked. Yeah, I think Sui's a layer one, right? Yeah, that's the thing about layer ones. They got to worry about security sometimes. Yeah, whenever you hear about a blockchain getting hacked, that sucks. It doesn't look good. Yeah, we just got to ride it out, jump man. That's exactly what I'm doing. See here. Oh wow. Oh, that's what happened with Sui. 220 million was stolen, and 160 million is frozen. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, it. Um. All right. Hey, I just want to say, hey, thanks to whoever hit the like button. Whoever hit the like button, thanks. If you're new to the channel, thanks for tuning in. But you know, I'm gonna try to keep the community up to date. What's going on with XR? Yeah, you said that's why diversify your portfolio. Yeah, exactly. Definitely, man. Yeah, this is why in crypto you got to stay diversified. Sometimes bullshit happen. Definitely, definitely. Yeah, same here, man. I'm holding as well. Definitely. Let me see here. Hey, young Eldor, what's going on, man? Alrighty. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're definitely the real community. Yeah. Yeah, hey, yeah, man. Yeah, we're all disappointed. Yeah, oh yeah, jump man. Yeah, we're all disappointed with what happened with this. Like I said, I try to be transparent as possible. Hey, if the team, if they dumped on this, they dumped on this. You know, it's definitely out of my hands. But that's some of the things we got to worry about in crypto. I kind of had a strange feeling this whole repackaging thing. Something was, in the back of my mind, I was like, okay, what's going to happen with this? I was having a strange feeling about it. But then I was like, okay, just let me wait and see what happens. But then I wake up early this morning, and then I looked at my Coinbase wallet. I saw I was up 100 and like it shows I was up 160 something thousand. I'm like, when I look at that, I know crypto. I'm like, okay, that can't be right. I was like, when I saw that, I'm like, okay, it looked like they did the repackaging, and then lo and behold, it looked like when you try to swap or something like that, it'll there was a big price impact fee, which means there's really no point trying to swap out back into ETH because you're going to get screwed big if you do that. Yeah. Basically, they're changing. Long story short, they're changing it from 14 zeros on their network. They're changing it from 14 zeros to 12 zeros. That's what they did. Yeah, so it's kind of like it's at 12 zeros instead of 14. Yeah, but they claim that when I read about it before, they claim that it's not supposed to affect the holders, the investors. That's what they said. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, Eldor. Yeah, definitely got to take chances. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 227 quadrillion gone. Okay. I. Yeah. I think what you could have did, Jumpman, is just kept that in your wallet, not try to like swap it back for that high impact fee. Yeah. Anybody who was trying to sell was going to get screwed, basically. Yeah. I'll just keep it in your wallet. It's just a long term hold. It looked like everybody who was buying in at 15 zeros, between 15 to 14 zeros, they kind of screwed us over, you know. But you said, what do you mean by long-term hold? Like, you know, holding it for like the next few months, for the next several months. Yeah, that's what I mean by long-term hold. You said classic rug pull. I guess we'll see. Time will tell whether they rug this or not. Yeah, like I said, I'm willing to hold until 2026, until next year. At the end of the day, um, they could take the liquidity out, but they can't take your coins. They can't take your coins. That's the way I see it. Like at the end of the day, like my 473 quadrillion coins is in my wallet. So whatever manipulation they're doing or whatever's still in liquidity, yeah, they could probably do that, but they can't. They can't take your coins. Now, when you try to swap out your coins and try to sell, then you're getting screwed because there's no liquidity to sell. But like I said, time is going to tell over the next 4 to 6 months, 2026. Yeah, coins with no liquidity is worthless. Yeah, I agree. We just got to wait for it to come back in. We just got to wait to see if the liquidity comes back. People is definitely still buying. Yeah, I'm looking at Dex tools. People is definitely still buying on Dex tools. But you see here. Let's go to the store. Let's go to the you see here. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely a bug. Yeah, it's definitely a bug in the Coinbase wallet. It's a bug also. You know, the Coinbase wallet, they need to fix and update their to reflect that repackaging. Um, yeah, that's what it kind of looks like right now. Yeah, it looks kind of, it doesn't look good right as of right now. The way they did the whole decimal thing, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Boston Muslim. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when a new financial system comes and a SOAR being utilized, yeah, Yeah, I'm just going to be patient with it. Okay. People in the chat. It's almost 12:52. Let's see here. But anyways, yeah, man. Hey, man. Thanks everybody for coming in. Everybody who hit the like button. Keep everybody up to date. What's going on? I gotta do, Jim. I'm going to be posted at Patreon later today. That's already listed on Coinbase. What's BSL price? I think they're at 306 something. Yeah, they're at 3067 for Bank Social, and they're continue pumping. It look like, yeah. Right now it's at 3067. It's looking pretty good. I definitely don't want to wait till it hits like 201. You know, market cap is super low. It's only at a 9 million market cap. It's a DeFi, and I was told on the live stream, I was told that it was their Fed now, their Fed now compliant or something like that. But yeah, man. Yeah, thanks to everybody who came out to the live stream. Well, I actually went longer than I thought. We're at 1 hour and 8 minutes. But yeah, thanks to everybody who hit the like button. You see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, ZBAC. Yeah, I first did a video on ZBAC like, yeah, months ago, right? Yeah, that was back in 2024. Yeah, when I first covered ZBAC. Then after that, it was a ripple effect after that. Then after that, back to back, other crypto YouTubers was covering ZBAC. Yeah. Yeah, because I was first told about ZBAC Network in the live stream like many months ago. It's been what, 5 or 6 months now? Or something like that? Can't remember, but yeah, man. Yeah. I'm not gonna say I was one of the first to talk about. Yeah, I'll say I was one of the first, but it could have been other people covering it also, maybe. But it seemed like after I had covered ZBAC many months ago. After that, it was a ripple effect. But yeah, man, congrats to everybody with ZBAC. I believe it can hit. I like to be realistic with prices. Because, you know, at the end of the day, they have I know there's a lot of moon boys saying $1. Like, I'm going to be realistic. It has 100 billion coins. You know, I think I like to be realistic. You definitely want to have an exit strategy on this. Nothing's guaranteed in crypto. Look at the tokenomics again. It's 100 billion in the max supply. They're circulating. Okay, their circulating supply is 80 billion now. They got 80 billion in circulation. So, yeah. So you got. I think eventually they're gonna add more coins in the circulation. It was 70 last time I checked. It's at 80 billion now in circulation. But be realistic. I'm looking at 5 cents to be more realistic. That's still a 100x from where it was at 306, right? That's about a 100x at 5 cents, maybe 10 cents. But people saying 50 cents to $1, definitely it could, you know, but definitely have an exit strategy. You don't want to be holding, think it was going to get to a certain price, and then next you know it, the price dumps. Definitely, because people will be selling to take profits, and then that's going to have the price go down. Definitely, definitely have an exit strategy. Sell bit by bit at a time as the price goes higher, you know. Like, I'm looking at Xbcn network. By the time this thing hits like a penny, definitely want to take a little profits off the table. Definitely, even when it hits a penny. But yeah, man, but that's my take. None of this is financial advice. None of this is financial advice, but I'm just giving you my opinion on that, on Xbcn. Yeah, because they have a lot. Don't forget, they have a lot of coins in there, a lot of coins. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if this thing hits 10 cents, a lot of people selling, taking profits. So I don't even see how this thing is going to go past 10 cents. It's going to be a lot of profit taking. Even at 5 cents, between 1 to 5 cents, it's going to be a lot of profit taking. Look at XCN, for example. When XCN hit 4 cents, the price dumped after that. People took profits. You got to realize, man, when it's time to take profits, it's time to take profits and hit the hills, man. That's crypto. When it's time to take profits, man, nobody's in this together. You're on your own, you know. At the end of the day, it's your money. It's your money at the end of the day. You know, nobody's your friend in this space, you know. You know, when there's a lot of money involved, that's how it goes, man. You know, when it's time to take profits, nobody's in it together. Yeah, you know, we can all be in it together now as the price going up, but when it's time to take profits, it's time to go and hit the hills. That's the reality of crypto, man. But yeah. Yeah, I learned that from experience. But anyways, man, I want to thank everybody for coming out to the channel. I got to get going. I'm going to try to go live again later tonight. Yeah, baby Doge. Yeah, I think we went over it yesterday. Yeah, I guess I'll keep my eye on it. You know, good luck to everybody. You know, we're all in this to make, you know, financial gains. But yeah, but shouts out to all the Patreon members. Shouts out to all the Patreon members, channel members. You know, our community's growing over there on Patreon. Definitely, if you haven't signed up for Patreon yet, definitely get over there. Only $15. You know, I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be dropping another gem later tonight on Patreon. Definitely got to get over there to see it. Like I said, nobody else is talking about this coin. It's definitely a hidden gem, and it's already listed on Coinbase. You don't have to worry about swapping on a wallet. It's already listed on Coinbase, and it's way oversold. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, gotta sign up for Patreon to get that one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be covering it tonight. You said by 2026, most would be millionaires. Exactly. Yeah. Think about it. If you're already a million, you hit a million in crypto. Why would you still be holding crypto? You know, just for you to lose your money. It's definitely time to sell and take profits. Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, you said you bought Jasmine because of me. You're up 6K. Nice, man. Yeah, I was covering Jasmine like 3-4 years ago. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. But thanks everybody for tuning in, man. I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah. Shouts out again to all the Patreon members and channel members. And I'll see you guys over there. And later tonight, look out for the gym I'm going to post on Patreon later tonight. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Peace. See you guys next time.